Here's a brief tutorial showing you how to make a combatives wall dummy for unarmed skills and training weapons, and even live weapons such as sticks, screwdrivers and blades. The first thing you will need is a head structure. So this is a male head from a hair salon supply place. I picked this one up at a boot sale for a couple of quid. Got a couple of them. But you can get one of these, polystyrene coated in plastic. Alternatively, you can get a cardboard mask from an art shop and an old pad. And in between the two, you can pack it out with like soft foam. So you've got an indentation for the eyes. Right, stick that in, it pushes out. You're going to tape the whole affair up, so don't worry that it's cardboard. You're just looking for the indentation. And you'll place that on an old pad that you're ready to discard. And then you want to tape the whole affair up with duct tape. So duct tape is your friend, right? Silver or black. Keep it low tech. This one I made earlier, but I've left the hand spacing for put your hand, so it's just a pad. This one I built up with pieces for the nose, a ledge for the eyes, eyebrows, etc. Just want the indentations for the eyes. I just want that structure. Here's one I've done, the one that we're working on for this tutorial. So again, head structure is what you need. So the lowest way, low tech way to make that is just as I've said, right? And then just tape the whole affair up. And now you've got your head structure. Leave a space at the back so you can fit it onto something to create a neck. So in this particular case, right, I've got a rolled up old carpet, discarded mat, taped it up. I've fitted the dummy head to the carpet and then tape the whole affair up and put it in place so it's all solid. My base is an old kick shield which I've cut open. I've cut out the foam to make an indentation to put in the tubing of the carpet, as you see. Right, now we've got a basis, we've got a basic structure. Yeah. From there I'll build up in layers to make the thickness of a body, so I've got plenty of penetration when I use a live screwdriver or something like that. So you use thick mat, thin mat, packing foam or soft foam. Combination of all is good. Right, so these are going to be your the materials that you want. Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, I've just put in a few pieces around the neck so that I can allow thickness to the neck for penetration when I use live blade or a screwdriver or something like that. Once all your layers in place, just tape it up to secure it. Right, then you've got it. That's the basis of it. It's all solid and in place, but penetrative all the way through if you're using a screwdriver or a fruit knife. Then all you would do is take your duct tape and quite literally cover the whole affair. So on this one I've left the straps at the back of the kick shield so it can be handheld also, but I can also fix it to a wall as well, see. Right, but that's the basic structure of the dummy. Right, don't need anything more than that. Right, so in terms of fixing this one up on the wall, I've just put a little like bite rack thing here, 2 screws with a bit of webbing that I'll pull across and then screw in. Right, so here's the finished product up on the wall. So like I said, I just put it on a bike holder thing, screwed to the wall, and then put some webbing around the neck, 2 holes, screwed it in so it's upright, and just covered that with a bit of tape. It's perfectly functional for empty hand strikes, and any training knife or even training stick, you'll get longevity from it. If you use a screwdriver or a live blade, then it's going to cost you a roll of tape every time, but all you got to do is tape it up. So this one here, I don't stab this one with the Piper shirt on obviously, but this one here has been repaired 100 times at least. This in front of it here is just a tyre dummy that I made for stick training. Got the idea from a car practitioner, saw it on YouTube. So it's all tyres, poster wood, and then you hang it up. So there's that. Use a core pelt, hanging pelt. Here's the top and bottom ball that I made with a bit more of a head configuration. Here you see some padded weapons, so little stubbies, different sizes of knife right up to a sword, flexible coshes, small maces, big maces, shields, so we can practice like shield and weapon melee battles. It's really fun. Various dummy heads, protective helmet, knife board for throwing. So I make all my gear. Low tech's best. But there's a tutorial on how to make a dummy. Here, this one I fixed it up on the wall, but like I said, you could put it on a post with several really thick, long zip ties, and then just tape them up for protection as well. Yeah, it's good fun. You need impact. You need to go beyond their training if you're training with weapons, because it makes you realise that grip is a factor. You need grip strength, and yeah, because you're driving something into something that's hard, something of structural integrity, and your hand slips, you're going to know all about it. So impact training is best. You want to build on your motor memory, if you like, the majority of what you're going to do. And from an unarmed perspective, for me, that's knocking motherfuckers out. So I want to be able to hit hard. So 80% of my training is focused on hitting hard. So impact kit, like training dummies and bags and pads, people. And yeah, but my blade work is no different. This is an interesting thing. This is a silicone head I got from a guy called Demura, I think. But this silicone fixes up on there. As you can see, it's been striped left, right and centre with live blades. And I just re-silicone it. Here what you see in the corner, it's full of stuff at the moment, weapons and shit, training tools. But that's a little, what we call extreme close quarters room. It's dimensions just smaller than a phone box. So we have some fun in there. This what you see on the wall here is for airsoft. And it's got this thick insulation material. It works really well for airsoft. So yeah, in here we train unarmed skills, blade, stick, airsoft, and melee weapons. Hope you find that useful. Like I said, impactive work is best. So if you're going to play with the piper, take your flow and take your 2 or 3 attack blitz into some dummy training for yeah, take progress to a new level. Hope this helps. One last thing you can do as a finishing touch is you can just put on an old hoodie. They don't mind messing up or stabbing up. And get these swimming toggle, get a swimming toggle for arms. You can put in 1 or 2, depending on if you're wanting to have arms like Popeye or Harry Potter. But it gives you an arm structure So you see there, it's just got an arm that you can move out of the way. You could also experiment with putting coat hanger wire through it so that you could put the arm to a fixed position, so like you've got to clear it and stuff. But yeah, it's fun. And if you put one of those on a bob, you can arm drag and flank, etc.